Hello everyone. Okay, so we're going to be doing a reading on the about the Mercury retrograde, which starts August 5th through the 28th. Of course, there's the 2-week shadow periods in between be in the first 2 weeks before, prior, and then after. Some think that's important, some don't. To me, the shadow periods could be actually worse sometimes, especially the after or the prior than the Mercury retrograde. But Mercury retrograde is Mercury retrograde. Of course, we all know Mercury retrograde, we have to do things, there could be some changes, slow, or it's a time to review, rewind, and so forth. And everybody has different experiences. This is an intuitive reading, and I was drawn to do it with actually tarot cards this time. So what I did is I shuffled and saged the cards very well, and I didn't look at any of the cards. I just placed them in order from Aries through Pisces, and we'll see what messages come through it. So that's what we're going to do, and I will try to get the timestamps below. Okay, and yeah, the retrograde isn't actually the sign of Virgo, and I think it hits Leo a little. All right, so it's important to watch of course, these are based on the sun sign, but also your moon could be affected, of course, emotions. Your Mercury sign could be very important too, because this is a Mercury reading too, so your natal Mercury could be very important to watch too. Rising, definitely, and also if you do have a lot of placements in Virgo or even Leo, could be very important. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. Aries, that's you right there. And the card that you got is the Four of Cups. Okay? Aries, the messages I'm picking up with the Four of Cups during the Mercury retrograde. Of course, the Four of Cups is, it's a card of boredom, missed opportunities. So we could be looking at here that you have lots of options. Some of you could be, what I'm picking up, reassessing your job or your health, and also who you've been doing things for, even some of your responsibilities. You may be wanting to make some changes in those areas, and there is something in the works for you that you're not seeing yet, okay? So you do have these options around you too. You may have a creative streak here too. For some of you, maybe you've been waiting for a person or for love, and there can be a nice happy surprise. All right, this is a romantic person. You may be wanting to beautify your surroundings, your clothes, yourself, creating beauty. Maybe you're an artist and you want to paint nature or something beautiful. People may find you very alluring at this time as well. You may be following your heart a lot more now too, and I do feel there's going to be some proposals. I do feel that there is also going to be some blessing coming in from the universe for you as well. You will be able to make a very positive impact on people around you. Will bring you success, creativity, and a lot of joy. Also, your very close relationships, one-on-one and intimate relationships. You may have prophetic dreams now, and your intuition is strong. You may be more assertive and going for what you really want. Also, communication is very important now. You may want to even travel. You may be even more social at times as well, so I do feel that energy for you. Health and well-being and all things in balance is going to be important for Aries at this point in time as well. Okay, So the only thing here is slow down when it comes to making quick decisions is what I'm feeling for you. All right? All right, so that concludes it for Aries. Now we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, let's see what card you got. You have the Ace of Cups. This is also a cup card. So we are talking about emotions and feelings here, new beginnings. You may be drawn now to do things that you really want to do. I know there's a glare here, but it's the Ace of Cups. If somebody didn't, maybe I'll put the card here for now. You may be drawn to do things that you didn't want to do before. Your feelings may go up and down and change about a person or situation at this time. Some of you may be traveling, okay? I do see a lot of movement for you, okay? Lots of movement. For some reason, I'm picking up a Cancer energy, may be important or comes up. I do feel here you're going to be making progress. You're putting action and movement into some things that you did desire and want. And this could be with love, but it's things that you really want. Your feelings could be changing is what I'm feeling, okay? It's a new set of feelings towards something that's going on in your life during this time. You'll be more determined, and I see your willpower is strong. You may have two paths to pick from or two important decisions. Pick the one that's simpler, okay? Some of you may be departing, going on a long journey or traveling, maybe even a road trip at this time is what I'm feeling. Love may come in suddenly too and unexpectedly. For some of you, you're going to get what you want, and it may come in forms that you didn't expect. There is a sense of some victory and success for you too. Some of you may go and purchase a new car at this time, or you may purchase something new that you want. Some of you may be traveling with a child in your life, or there's some good news from a child in your life. So I do feel that energy too. There is going to be a lot more happiness and building harmony at home, okay? There could be something warning you of some trouble, though, where you may try to throw under the rug, so that's a warning there. You may go travel somewhere, and it could be an extended stay. Some of you will be entertaining a lot of guests at your home. And I do see problem solving is going to be important. And you may have some problems that are going to be solved, and I see improvement with business or improvement with work. The only warning is of some trouble. Stay out of drama is what I'm feeling, okay? So that's the only warning that I'm seeing there. All right. That is for Taurus. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, you're the next card, and there's a glare up there. So let's take a look. You have the 10 of Pentacles, Gemini. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to put it here because it's the glare. 10 of Pentacles, Gemini. Gemini, you have a lot more information, money, or knowledge, or the do so for something than what you think, or that you are hiding from others. I do feel that energy. All right. This is a time that is important to look at what you're going to invest in the future or your home. Yeah, you could be wanting to invest in property. Saving money for property is what I'm feeling too. Some of you may be handling somebody's account, or maybe they put you financially responsible is what I'm feeling here. But what I do feel here is there can be a delay. Just say you purchased a property, then maybe the closing will take some time, or you rush into something and then it's not going to be exactly what you wanted. So this is a time to more think about things or try to delay any kind of contract. Maybe this is some money that you're going to be waiting for, but at the same time, it may not come till later, or there's going to be some kind of a negotiation about it. For some of you, this is a time where there's going to be separation, maybe a divorce, and then you're going to be splitting assets. So I do feel that energy as well. I do see some of you could be a little depressed and fighting depression at time too. But there's going to be some happy ending during this Mercury retrograde too that's going to bring you abundance as well, and getting what you deserve, and money or property, whatever it is going to come to you. There's something to do for the greater whole here, okay? Some of you may be going into business with someone you grew up with, like a sibling or a good friend that you grew up with. You may be making money, making deals here as well. For some, this is a lucky streak. Money will be coming in as well. But some of you, you may have to wait. Some of you will be getting a raise. Your earnings are going to increase. Some of you will get a promotion or a prominent position. But there can be a delay in it. But it will happen. The only thing I see for you is patience is going to be important. Patience. Okay? All right, so that's Gemini. Now we're going to move on to Cancer. All right, so put Gemini back. And now we're going to pull this card for Cancer. Cancer, you have a major arcana of the world. So this is going to be a very important Mercury retrograde for you. It is the world. All right, so when we're looking at the world here, Cancer, we're looking at success, completions. You're graduating something. You are accomplishing something. It's an end of a negative cycle. You're commencing a new one. Some of you may have been traveling or planning some kind of travel. Now, an obstacle will be removed, and it's like the world's your oyster. It opens up for you. You may open lines of communications with others. People you haven't talked to for in a while. They may be coming in somehow, some way, text messages, things like that may be very important at this time. You may be starting new things. You want to create new things. You have so many options. For a lot of you, you're going to be looking at saving your money now. Your security needs. You're putting things more into control. You want a clean home. Messes may disturb you, or it may mentally mess with you. So it's like keeping your place updated, keeping things clean. You're getting things done. Some of you could be writers now. You may be writing now. Things may be flowing more. Things may be flowing more. You are really fighting for your desires or to get things done. Your determination is going to help you. You've had things to overcome. You will. There's going to be some significant changes at your home. The dynamics are changing. An unknown enemy may surface and be eliminated. And then you find out, wow, good, because this person has been an enemy the whole time, okay? Some of you may be dealing with massive group of people, or just say you're an influencer, and that's so you're connecting to the world, to a massive amount of people, a large city. So I'm seeing that. Some of you may be traveling to a larger city too. The only thing is, The only warning here would be closing up lessons that were learned and your fear of repeating them, but you won't. And what you believe can happen. So if you believe you didn't, or you won't, or it won't happen again, or it will happen again, you can make some thoughts happen too. So manifestation is high. It's like the universe is listening to you. All right, so that wraps it up for Cancer. Now we're going to move on to Leo. Virgo, this is your card. You have the Six of Swords. Okay, Virgo, so it is a sword card. Virgo, the Six of Swords usually represents transition, moving along. Sometimes it's being really stuck in your head and having some kind of troubles or issues, and now it's there's a sense of release. You know, they're sailing off into smoother waters and calmer waters there, but you're not alone in this. Virgo, it's a time of making improvements. Things that are important for you. If you have something that's negative or a bad habit or you want to change something, this is a time to start slowly thinking of making a transition or change, but a slow one, okay? So it is asking to move forward, but at the same time, to be very truthful about what you do want and what you do want to move forward with. Did you always desire to travel? Did you always desire to move? Are you holding on to property or something that you no longer need to? What's important for you? It's a time of starting to make little milestones. I do feel that you're going to be thinking more logically. This is your head over your heart now. Becoming more disciplined and truthful with others and yourself. You'll be getting a lot more clarity, even though it is a Mercury retrograde, and taking authority. You're the only one who can make these changes for you. For some of you, you will feel more independent, making very logical decisions. Making sacrifices, eliminating things that may be hard. You may even see who your enemies were. Your grievances, your resentments, and even, you know, the things that you had an axe to grind with, you may be leaving that behind. You're going to see it's not worth it. So you're going to be processing a lot. And you're moving ahead positively, but it does take some time. The only warning for Virgo here is be careful with authority, is what I'm feeling as well. If you are not sure about a major decision in that, seek a professional in that field. Okay? All right, so that's Virgo. Now we're going to move on to Libra. Libra, you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so when we get court cards, they can mean a lot of things. Okay, so you do have a Queen of Cups. When we see the Queen of Cups, this can indicate a water sign energy, female most likely, is coming into play during your Mercury retrograde. That can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. It may be significant at this time. So this person could come in and be very helpful, very supportive. I feel it's positive. This could be someone you're thinking of, or you're going to realize what this person went through. What I feel for some of you is you may be going through hard times, and it could have been a relationship, and then you're thinking about, for example, the ex of the person you're with, and like, wow, now I see what she went through. A lot of compassion and love is important too. Libra, you may be addressing some health issues, mental, physical, emotional. I do feel that energy. You may be spiritually working on yourself and following your intuition now. Some things you may be hiding behind the scenes that may come out. Maybe someone's been wanting to contact you about something that they've been waiting to tell you. So that could happen as well. There can't be some karma. Everyone's karma is different. Leo, on the positive end is what I feel here is there's going to be some recognition coming your way. This is like public recognition, a lot of people. There will be a victory and a triumph. You're making progress with self-confidence and working on the self and spiritually as well. For some of you, this is a fertile energy. This could be an addition to the family. This could be pregnancy. This could be hearing of a birth. I do feel some happy news and nice positive changes are going to occur. Any misfortunes or a streak of unluckiness that you felt that you're going through can also mean blessings in disguise. You're going to realize that some of your undertakings or things that you've been maybe even doing or maybe working behind the scenes or you've been supporting someone, that it was fruitless. It came to nothing. The only warning here is of your emotions. Balance them as much as you can. And do things with compassion and love for yourself and others. All right, so that's Libra. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. You have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords usually represents decisions, avoidance, trust issues. Sometimes important decisions and need to trust yourself as well. It is a two, can be divine timing it as well. Scorpio. You may be torn about something. Whether to do the right thing or not to do the right thing. Your intuition is strong at this time too. Some of you may find some special information or knowledge. This could be sacred knowledge. There could be something that's nagging you inside, your subconscious. You need to trust yourself, because I feel here it's not just trust issues with others. This is needing to trust yourself. This is a time of your sensitivity is quite heightened. Somebody may call you on your behavior or your morals. You may be doing behind the scenes work or secretive work too with others. This could be a secret club or group of people. Some of you may go on a spiritual retreat or join some secret club or organization. It could be a spiritual club. For some of you, you may be looking at doing spiritual work. There could be a wish that you've been really hoping for, and it will come to fruition. You need to balance the opposite things in your life, things that opposes your abilities. It's like, okay, you do one thing, but then you seem to contradict something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I always want to go hang gliding, but I won't get into a plane. You know what I mean? Or um, I like drag racing. I don't know, but I'm scared to death of a motorcycle. So balancing these oppositions that you have. For some of you, it's like you're trying to analyze your intuition, but then you're saying no. So you need some kind of balance there as well. I do feel that a lot of passion, sexuality is coming up too. You're longing for something which could make you at times angry, and then you're like, no, I'm not. I'm indifferent. I'm fine. You need to dig deep to see what lurks beneath there, what's happening beneath there in your own subconscious. There could be some good news that comes from the distance. For some of you, you're starting a new journey now, but it's going to be a long one. Pay attention to the red flags, warning signs around you, because it's indicating what you need to work on, and something important may be coming in your life. I still feel you're going to have a stream of good fortune. For some of you, if you're single, you're going to be headed into a marriage in the future, and it's going to be a happy one. The only warning here is what I feel for Scorpio is don't give up or doubt things too much. Could be a little bit pessimistic. All right, so that's Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents the past, childhood, reminiscing, memories. Can be reconnections with people from the past. Familiar things happening. Sagittarius, you may be reconnecting more or involved more with people from your father's side of the family, is what I'm picking up for some of you. Or you're wanting to maybe know where your roots or your connections are. You may find out that someone out there may do a DNA test, and then you find out that you are connected to someone famous. You're going to be connected with people you have unresolved issues as well. So this is either a lot of events that occurred during the Mercury retrograde are going to remind you of familiar events that were not ever, they were just left undone somehow. Okay, so there's a sense of maybe a lot of coincidences coming up. For some of you, you're going to bring back an old talent that you have, and you're going to redo it. Maybe it's something you've been wanting to do as a child, and now you're going to do it. Just say as a child, you always wanted to be a musician, and today you're a math scientist or something, and you're going to go do that on the side, or you're going to bring it back, or you're going to actually change your career. Definitely there. So there is a whole kind of change here. The way people view you is going to be more positive. So just say people always judge you about your past and you're sick of it. And now people are going to see you for what you are now because you've changed, or you know what I mean? So I do see that energy too. You're coming up with a lot more courage. You're going to be more courageous and more confident. You're going to be learned to be more independent as well in some certain area in your life. Your determination is going to make you happy. So now it's going to be tying up some loose ends, things that are rehashed and completed. And if you do so now during this Mercury retrograde, you won't have to repeat them again. There could be a gain in business, in money. Some of you may go back, travel to your homeland or to a place you used to live. There's a long distance journey here. But be careful. You could be a little bit accident prone as well. Some of you, this could be a trip abroad. For some of you, a canceled trip. Or it could be delayed. The only thing is, warning for Sagittarius is, make sure that you come to a closure with some things so it doesn't repeat again. Okay? All right, so that was Sagittarius. Now we're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Nine of Cups. Wow, nice card to have. This is wish fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness. He has everything he wants here. So that's good. Okay, I like that. Capricorn, what's important for you is I feel there is as above, so below. If you believe in prosperity and happiness or what you want, it's there before you. Something you've been manifesting for a while may come to fruition now. This can be additional money coming in, or now you're going to find out you're more financially stable. You may become wealthy, or the meaning of wealth is going to be more important to you. You're going to understand what wealth really means, like spiritual wealth and things like that. For some of you, this is taking on classes maybe that you're interested in, or you want to expand your degree. So maybe you're going to go for a master's or a PhD. You will be mastering things now too. You have this golden touch. The thing is, Capricorn, you could be overly optimistic now. Remember, nothing comes with without a little bit of elbow grease. So expect a little bit more elbow grease in something, and you will get what you want. You need to be a little patient. I do see this is a time you're going to be looking at expanding a business. Your abundance. There's prosperity and a lot of generosity around you. You may be the leader of the pack. I see more financial stability and happiness here. Watch your emotions. They can go up and down now. There is high creativity. You have creative power now. And the forces of destiny. So this is destiny and fate intervening. But there could be some traps and some, loops, holes in between. You may receive an unexpected gift. Your emotions could just run wild too. So I do feel that energy. That's the only caution here. But overall, you're mastering things and you're happy. All right, Capricorn, now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Wands. Action, speed. A clearing, a change of the home. There's a lot of in and out is what I'm picking up. For some of you, this could be some endings coming up. This could be moving. Finding new place to live. Changes with your finances, your work and career. Money. Maybe you've been investing in something and it's been hard, or you've been paying off bills, and now you're going to see the investments of it. You know, you're debt-free is possible, what I'm seeing. The fruits of your labor, rewards. You may be wanting to buy an expensive item or something of luxury now. The only warning I feel here is watch the spending. You may be giving out money, or if you do lend out some money, it's like easy come, easy go. So there's another thing with easy come, easy go. Money could be coming in, but it's easy come, easy go. This is a time that I feel there are going to be changes in your finances. They could be better, meaning you're finally going to pay off some bills, or these could be unexpended expenditures, but they will be, you know, it's like once you pay them off, then you're fine. It's a time to get serious, to pay off bills before you invest in something as well. People, situations could be leaving your life. You could be more passionate about something new that you're that you didn't think you would be, or you're healing from some situation, and there's more excitement here as well. There are new people and new experiences definitely coming into your life as well. There are some significant endings. I do feel there's going to be success in business, in home, with others, but you have to assist someone or help someone out first. For some of you, there could be some news of a loss of someone leaving your life in one way or another. There can be jealousy around you. You need to be guarded against jealous friends that you think are friends, because there could be a lot going on, and they're like, okay, then that they think the grass is greener on the other side. Watch out for secret enemies. That's your only warning here too, and not to spend, to overspend. Pay off debts or your bills before you do spend, because you do have some secret enemies that are watching to interfere with your success. Okay. All right, so that concludes it for Aquarius. Now Pisces. All right, Pisces. You have the Six of Wands, Pisces. It's a good card to have. Victory, success, confidence. Sometimes includes travel. It's a beautiful card to have. Pisces, I want to say hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You'll get over obstacles, definitely. This is a time to be connecting with people who are important in your life and having one-on-one serious conversations. And maybe you already have some of you, and now it's like you're the star of the show. Lots of people wanting to contact you, people from the past. Now you're kind of like rekindled, reconciled somehow, and you're kind of in the spotlight. Some of you will be traveling. Some of you will be moving along somehow. This is success with business as well. But it is important to slow down a bit and reevaluate some things. Rest is going to be important. A busy period. This could be a busy time too. There's going to be a lot of people who may be giving you some fantastic advice to move forward somehow, or to progress in your field of work and that. But at the same time, you also could be the one giving this advice. You're applying it. It's going to work for you. You're going to take it and spin it into something of your own. Rest, relax, and meditate at times, and contemplate. This is a time of recovery. Maybe it's a time to retreat a little and reevaluate some things. I see happiness and success for you. Some of you, there can be a change of residence, or home dynamics is changing. Good luck with health and happiness. Something you've been hoping and waiting for, a longed for letter or message, or some kind of important document is going to be on its way for you. you have protection from things beyond your control or harmful forces. You're going to have new ways of looking at problems. You're going to have a lot of creative solutions. You're going to focus on building more form, completing things in your life, stronger foundations. You're going to make a lot of progress. You have the power, and you're going to create more stability. The only thing that I say here is slow and steady wins the race. And rest in between is what I'm feeling. Important contacts and that for people of influence may be entering your life. And assess things carefully too. All right, so that is the reading for the Mercury in retrograde from August 5th through the 28th. Have a great one, everyone. Bye for now.